Okay, so I'm back on YouTube again, and this video is about, ironically, staying consistent. Staying consistent on the good habits, to be exact, because I know a lot of certain people struggle with that. So let's get started on the video. So if you're one of the people who is struggling with consistency, and not one of just like my various friends and acquaintances who make up the vast majority of my audience, then it's likely that what you're struggling with is probably discipline. So, for example, you maybe said you were going to start eating healthy, but the next day, instead of eating healthy, you went and just got a GDK fat boy meal. You know what I'm saying? Or potentially you said you were going to start meditating, but you went and tried to meditate for 30 seconds and just kind of got bored and gave up. And after that, you had the GDK fat boy meal, after you couldn't meditate, you just gave up and didn't try again. You know, you didn't force yourself to do it. Okay, maybe you wanted to start doing gym, and you went gym once, took some photos, left, and then maybe you went occasionally for a couple of weeks. You didn't see any gains, so you didn't use your discipline. You just kind of gave up and left. So to make it easier for yourself, you have to kind of take a step back and realize that you're not going to be able to introduce all these various different good habits at once. Especially, you're not going to be able to introduce them all and stay consistent with them, because you'll just end up like Atlas. You know, you'll get crushed underneath the weight of all these different habits that you're trying to do. If you don't know who Atlas is, he's like a figure in ancient Greek lore who like tried to carry the weight of the entire like planet, or I think it was the entire sky he had to carry on his shoulders. And that's actually why Atlases are called so, I assume. But yeah, don't be like Atlas. Don't try and carry everything on your Don't try and carry everything. Don't try and do it all at once. Take it one step at a time. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so instead what you're trying to do is just pick one habit and then like focus that habit down until you can pretty much do it like quite easily. You know what I'm saying? If it's quite an easy habit like meditation or journaling, you can do like both of them at once and focus them both down until it becomes easy or like easier, and then you can pick another one to like focus down on. You know, this could take like weeks, but it's more reliable. It's more guaranteed to make so at the end of the process you're doing them all. Instead of like you're struggling, instead at the end of like a couple of weeks you're still struggling with all the various different habits. You know what I'm saying? So despite the fact that it takes longer initially, it definitely pays off in the long run. And you know, by some accounts it can take as little as 2 weeks for a habit to become like not permanently but quite like strongly ingrained within your neural circuitry, like pathways and whatnot. So it's actually not like that long of a process, you know. So you just got to stick at it for that short time until eventually it becomes like a proper habit and it's like ingrained within your mind. So at the end of the day, each like time you have to do a habit, it kind of comes down to like a moment of decision. We have to choose like between doing the good habit or not doing it. And in this moment, like as a general rule of thumb, the happier you are, the better mental health you have. Like you're more likely to make the correct choice, like the better choice that's more beneficial to you. You know, happier people make better choices. You know what I'm saying? Over time, like the habits will become more automatic, so there'll be less like moments where you have to decide like should I do it, or like moments to like where you have to like force yourself to do the habit. So but there will still be like some decision points. You know, so it's important to keep this in mind at all times. You know. Over time, if you remain consistent in these habits, it will become like you'll build up more trust in yourself to make the right decision, which will have like benefits such as decreasing your anxiety and improving your mental health. Because you know, how are you going to be anxious if you kind of trust yourself that no matter like what happens, you're always going to make the correct decisions in the future. So and then that will kind of lead to a snowballing effect where like it becomes easier to build new habits because you're going to have like better like habit building abilities and like mental health and whatnot to start with. So definitely like building up like trust in yourself is like a major benefit of kind of creating these good habits that you do like daily or weekly on a basis, you know. So I've just finished editing the video. I'm going to get this uploaded as soon as possible, you know. I don't think it's that much of an intellectual video, no. I was just trying to get a video up. I wasn't really trying to think too much about it. I just wanted to get it done fast so I could, you know, have another video up on my channel. I'm just going to try. I'm not really like committed to an upload schedule or anything. I'm just going to upload when I feel like it. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Like, I don't fucking know. Just comment or whatever you thought. You know what I'm saying? So I'll see you in the next video, and I'll probably get out before Civ 7 releases, probably. Yeah, see you later.